I'm not the only one with questions about this, right? We're finally getting a Zelda movie! Wait, it's live action? Is that the Maze Runner guy? Why is he here? Why is it live action? Which only led to me having more questions. So, is Link gonna talk, or are they gonna keep him as a silent protagonist? How would you even cast Link? How would you write Link? He's designed to be a blank slate so every player can project on him. There's as many Links as there are Zelda fans. And Zelda herself has the same problem in the opposite direction. There's a different version of her for each game, so it's impossible to make the one quintessential Zelda. Oh no, is Chris Pratt gonna be here? Chris Pratt's gonna be here, isn't he? Oh, there's too many variables. It's impossible. How do you make the perfect Legend of Zelda movie? Calm down, dramatic reenactment me. The answer's a lot simpler than you think. To make the perfect Zelda movie, you don't. Instead, we're gonna make a sitcom. Hotel Hylia is a fantasy slice-of-life comedy following serial job hunter Mira as she's pulled into her greedy grandma's scheme to turn a rundown farmhouse into Hyrule's first-ever luxury hotel. Think of it as the low-stakes, character-driven shenanigans of Seinfeld or Community, wrapped up in the coziness of a Studio Ghibli film. A Studio Ghibli film that can still kill you sometimes. Of course, I'm sure, dearie. Why would I lie to you? The nearest stable's all the way out in Riverside. Grandma? This is Mira. Mira is our straight man, our owner of the brain cell, the one with enough common sense for everyone else in the room, although she could learn to loosen up a bit herself. There's a reason she can't hold down a job, but we'll get to that in a second. Oh, darling, you did come! No, don't get up. Perfect timing. This lovely couple here was just about to rent a room. Actually, we've also got a pool, a spa. Oh, and our rooms are fully furnished, by the way. Free of charge, of course. The mattress, on the other hand. This is Grandma. She's great at getting other people to solve her problems. The biggest of those problems being not rich enough to buy Hyrule Castle just yet. Think of her as a mix of Blanche from Golden Girls and Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls. If there's profit to be made, count her in. As long as she doesn't have to do the actual work herself. Grandma, you can't keep doing this. Doing what, most favorite grandchild? Lying. To get me to come out to whatever new scam you're running. Oh, can't an old woman want to see her only granddaughter every once in a while? You said you broke your hip. Again. And aren't you the sweetest for coming? My granddaughter, everyone. She'll take your bags and I'll take your money. No, we're not doing this. I don't work here. Oh, so Winston hired you back. Not yet. So you're dating someone? No. Then what's stopping you from helping your poor, feeble grandma create the best luxury getaway experience in all of Hyrule? Book today for premium rates. For the last time, no. Unless you'll burn this dump to the ground without me, I'm not staying. Nobody panic. The kitchen's fine. Everything's fine. This is Fleet, our Rito jack of all trades with a heart of gold. This poor boy, he has no idea how talented he is. He's literally good at everything he tries, except for the important things. You know, like music, archery, and even flying. So of course he's an absolute failure. Oh wow, there's actually people here. Hi! I'd offer you food, but I don't think we have any. Fleet, my dove, Fleet, my gem, Fleet, my perfect little bird. You didn't have to start up the sauna just yet. Ooh, a sauna? But we don't have a sauna all included with room and board. Is that what you're calling it? Your oven's totaled, by the way. What happened in there? Oh, I was fixing the backsplash in the kitchen and I thought, hey, I should add some mosaic detailing to the oven. You know, I've got this gorgeous Gerudo glass left over from my first renovation and Wait, you built the kitchen? By yourself? Well, yeah, no one else was gonna do it. I also do the cooking, the laundry, the gardening. Oh, and that ugly little thing you're standing on, that's from the weekend I convinced myself I could knit. How much is she paying you? Well, I get to live here. Grandma! What can I say? Efficiency is cheap. Okay, so you were messing with the oven. How'd it blow up? Oh, the oven didn't blow up. Timpani just climbed up the chimney with a bunch of bomb arrows and dropped one. Who's Timpani? Aw, Keese, I missed. What? Who's Timpani, you ask? Great question! No one at the Hylian knows the answer. On one hand, they're an agile warrior with a bunch of dubious skills from their last job. Skills they put to good use as the bellhop and unofficial security guard. On the other, they're a happy-go-lucky goofball that causes trouble wherever they go. Kinda like Greg from Over the Garden Wall. If Greg was really good with a duplex bow, for some reason. So did you catch the termite? Alas, my quest remains unfull of fruit. You have termites? How dare you! This is a first-class establishment. Oh yeah, there's loads of them. They live in the walls, under the doormats, everywhere. You think you got one cornered, but then poof, all that's left are broken dreams and one of these. You want it? I've got tons already. We actually need to be going. Okay, bye. Wait, do you guys want something to go? How do you feel about baked apples? The bird's right. Don't be too hasty. This is the only lodging you'll find for hours. Oh, is that so? The Laurel Glen stable begs to differ. And last but not least, we've got Lene, the perfect snooty cowgirl from next door. The stable she runs with her grandma is the Hylia's biggest competition. And Lene's got all the hospitality skills needed to keep her family business at the top. But underneath her excessive confidence, she's actually very lonely. And wow, there's finally someone her age to talk to, but oh no, she's from the city. What do city people talk about? Am I lame? She's gonna think I'm lame. Ha ha ha, your hotel is lame. Oh, thank Hylia, there is a stable. We got so lost looking for you, we found this place. Yeah, we get that a lot. Honestly, a stable sounds really good right now. Whoa, that's what everyone else says too. You sure you haven't been here before? I hope someone stays here eventually. Maybe my mom was right about me. She's always right. Wait, you guys haven't gotten a single customer? Why would you? Your place is a dump. Your place. Yeah, remember how Mira can't hold down a job? It's because she's insanely competitive. Seriously, this girl would arm wrestle Ganon himself if you told her she had noodle arms. Actually, my place is very nice. Thank you very much. What are you, Timpani? Go catch our guests. Whatever the biggest room is, give it to them. Yes, I love catching things. Baked apples are fine, Fleet. We'll fix the kitchen together, okay? 9th time's the charm. And Grandma, Your room's up the stairs, 3rd to the right. I won't even charge you for the mattress. Only until your hip heals. I knew you were my favorite for a reason. Okay, but really, you can't just steal. I will use this. Our setting here is pretty straightforward. It's just Hyrule, somewhere in between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. These games are so popular and so profitable, it'd be stupid not to capitalize on that. Plus, they have enough Easter eggs from older games to keep fans of every Zelda era entertained. You're up early. Something's caught in the rafters again. We're getting noise complaints from room 2B. Go! Get out of here! But if you want to change to a different setting, no problem. This premise can work anywhere in the Zelda canon. We can switch this to Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, or even Wind Waker. And nothing would really have to change. Since this is a slice of life comedy, we can avoid the pressure of making an epic, perfect adaptation and just play around in the world instead. You may have heard Seinfeld called a show about nothing. This is a show about the nothing that can only happen in Hyrule. Ah! No, get back! This took 2 hours and I'm not doing it again! Die! I told you, they like the smell of the detergent. That's not to say we'll ignore Hyrule's more epic elements. In fact, treating the fantasy setting with everyday nonchalance is where a lot of the humor comes from, as long as it doesn't distract from the slice of life focus. Oh, there we go. Which brings us to the episodes. Each one revolves around a new hotel-related problem, most often created by the arrival of a new guest, whether they're here for the food, the relaxation, or any other amenity Grandma may have slightly exaggerated in her sales pitch. And then it's up to our plucky staff to make each guest's stay the best it can be. For example, there's the time a prize-winning cuckoo breeder brings his entire flock in for their premium pet pedicure package, on the exact same day Fleet decides to make the Hylia's cuckoos free range. Alright, next up is Lucille. That's not Lucille, that's Charlie. As if there's a difference. Be free, my feathered brethren! Oh wait, this is Lucille. Or the time Mira spoils the ending of a play for a famous Gerudo method actress, and has to orchestrate an entire murder mystery to help her get back into character. Why do I have to be the murderer again? Dinner starts in 5 minutes. It's the rules. In every Hemlock Sholmes play I've seen, the murderer is always the last guy you expect, which is exactly what the murderer would say. And then there's the time everyone gets stuck behind a Hinox sleeping on the lone bridge back to the hotel, with only Timpani left behind to handle a gang of their old co-workers, disguised as a group of tourists. Keep it together, man! Hey guys, before I forget, I just wanted to let you know that there's extra towels down the hall if you need them. Oh, do you have the kind with the little embroidered letters on them? Harold, I swear to Ganon. The important thing for each episode is that the staff never delivers exactly what the guest was asking for, but somehow gives them what they really needed anyways. And even on the days where everything doesn't go well, at least one member of the cast has a good time. Which brings me to my final question. What is Hotel Hylia really about? I know, that seems like a stupid thing to ask at the end of the pitch, but bear with me for a second. I'd say it's about the one thing that unites all Zelda fans. The world of Hyrule itself. No matter which games you play or how you play them, you're gonna experience vibrant environments, wonderful music, a healthy dose of darkness, and a full ensemble of quirky NPCs that, to me, are one of the best parts of playing these games. On a more selfish note, it's about how I felt walking into Rito Village for the first time, or getting lost in Link's Awakening, or reading every volume of the manga I could as a kid, and thinking, man, I want to live here. Which is another thing I want this show to be about. Living. One thing I like about both sitcoms and Ghibli films is how they take the little things in life and romanticize them somehow. In completely different ways, of course. But all it takes is one talented writer or artist to turn something as mundane as cleaning your house, having a study group in college, or getting lost in a parking garage into something a little more charming, a little more funny, a little more lively, if that makes any sense. So yes, this is a show about running a hotel in the Legend of Zelda universe, but it's also about doing the dishes, and dealing with the dinner rush, and late nights, and rainy days, and reconciling and celebrating, and figuring out you don't have to figure everything out to enjoy life with the good people around you. Because it's dangerous to go alone. So take some friends. But yeah, that's what I think we should do instead of the live-action Zelda movie. Hire me, Nintendo! So, at this point, it's totally three bokoblins in a trench coat. Yeah? But then it turns around, and in fluent Hylian, hi! Welcome to Hotel Hylia. How can I help you? Timpani, give me your knife. What knife? I don't have a knife. You go high, I go low. Hi!